Hi everyone, this is Mahi. Welcome to my channel. At last video, we can listen first principle of stop talking. Now I can explain remaining 9 principles in this video. The second principle is relax. Focus on the speaker. Put other things out of mind. The human mind is easily distracted by other thoughts. What's for lunch? What time do I need to leave to catch my train? Is it going on to rain? Try to put other thoughts out of mind and concentrate on the messages that are being communicated. The third principle is put the speaker at easy. Help the speaker to feel free to speak. Remember their needs and concerns. Note or use other gestures or words to encourage them to continue. Maintain eye contact but don't stare. Show you are listening and understanding what is being said. The fourth rule is remove distractions. Focus on what is being said. Don't doodle. Shuffle papers. Look out the window. Pick your fingernails or similar. Avoid unnecessary interruptions. These behaviors distract the listening process and send messages to the speaker that you are bored or distracted. The fifth principle is empathize. Try to understand the other person's point of view. Look at issues from their perspective. Let go of preconceived ideas. By having an open mind, we can more fully empathize with the speaker. If the speaker says sometimes that you disagree with, then wait and construct an argument to counter what is said, but keep an open mind to the views and opinions of others. The sixth principle is be patient. A pause, even a long pause, does not necessarily mean that the speaker has finished. Be patient and let the speakers continue in their own time. Sometimes it takes time to formulate what to say and how to say it. Never interrupt or finish a sentence for someone. The seventh principle is avoid personal prejudice. Try to be impartial. Don't become irritated and do not let the person's habits or mannerisms distract you from what the speaker is really saying. Everybody has a different way of speaking. Some people are, for example, more nervous or shy than others. Some have regional accents or make excessive arm movements. Some people like to pace, richly talking. Others like to sit still. Focus on what is being said and try to ignore styles of delivery. The eighth principle is listen to the tone. Volume and tone both add to what someone is saying. A good speaker will use both volume and tone to their advantage to keep an audience attentive. Everybody will use pitch, tone, and volume of voice in certain situations. Let these help you to understand the empathize of what is being said. The ninth principle is wait and watch for non-verbal communication. Gestures, facial expressions, and eye movements can all be important. We don't just listen with our ears but also with our eyes. Watch and pick up the additional information being transmitted via non-verbal communication. The last principle is speaking skills. Speaking skills is the productive skill in the oral mode. It, like the other skills, is more complicated than it seems at first and involves more than just pronouncing words. Listening situations. There are three kinds of speaking situations in which we find ourselves: interactive, partial interactive, and non-interactive. Interactive speaking situations include face-to-face conversations and telephone calls in which we are alternately listening and speaking, and in which we have a chance to ask for clarification, repetition, or slower speech from our conversation partner. Some speaking situations are partially interactive, such as when giving speech to a live audience, where the convention is that the audience does not interrupt the speech. The speaker, nevertheless, can see the audience and just from the expressions on their faces and body language whether or not he or she is being understood. Some few speaking situations may be totally non-interactive, such as when recording a speech for a radio broadcast. Thank you for listening my video.